in this strange new world above.
Steady she goes! Windward ho!
I'll tell you a tale of the bottomless blue and its fate to the starboard heave-ho. Brave sailor beware, cause our bigums are brewing mysterious fathoms below. Fathoms below, below, from whence wayward westerlies blow. Where lies this king and his bird people singing mysterious fathoms below.
Isn't this perfection, Grimsby? Out here where the seas meet the skies, surrounded by nothing but water?
Oh yes, it's simply delightful.
The salt on your skin and the wind in your hair, and the waves as they ebb and they flow. We're miles from shore, and guess what? I don't care!
As for me, I'm about to heave ho!
Know the line. Your song of the king of the sea and its aim to the starboard heave-ho. Ruler of all of the oceans is he in mysterious fathoms below.
In the sea? Well, it's medical nonsense, nothing but a superstition.
The king of the ocean gets angry, and when he gets angry, beware. I'm telling you, lad, and King Triton gets mad, and the waves will rock to and fro. Hold on, good luck, as down you go.
What is that? Do you hear something?
My lord, please, enough seafaring. You've got to get back to court to honor your father's dying wish and take up his crown.
Suppose I don't want his crown.
You forsake his kingdom, all his treasures.
Treasures? You mean like this? Who needs it? We drink straight out of the bottle, don't we, boys?
Yeah!
Or this. Not when we have the sun and moon to light our way. Or this. No thanks. I'd rather eat with my bare hands.
But you're a prince, sire, not a common sailor.
Men are anything but common. They're free, Grimsby. Surely free. They don't have to answer to anyone but the sea. I'd rather be a sailor than a prince any day. This is where I belong. Everything seems more real here. Strange hot home I feel here in the tide's swift flow. And when the pull is strong, I almost think I hear the sea, wild and free, calling me from fathoms below. There it is again!
We ought to head back to shore, Your Majesty.
Indeed we should.
Not while I'm captain. Now follow that voice to the ends of the earth if we have to.
Aye, aye, Captain. There's worries out there in the bottomless blue, and it's hay to the starboard heave-ho. Watch out for 'em, lad, or you'll go to your ruin, mysterious fathoms below.
Why, it's beautiful. Hey, Ariel, there you are. Wonder. Whoa, freaky. What's the matter? Haven't you been to the surface before? Yeah, sure. Me and the other fish in my school, we come up here all the time. Is that so? Not afraid of sharks, or boats, or fishermen. What's a chum bucket? Are those for real? You are afraid, aren't you? No, I'm here with you. Now, aren't I? Louder, you're blushing. It's a sunburn. You get it up here. Are you flirting with me? Gross. Blech. No way. But if I was. Hey, guess what I found today? It was floating treasure? I'll say, look. Cool. What is it? I don't know. But have you ever seen anything so amazing in your entire life?
Airspeed, check. Altitude, check. Landing gear, check. Tail runway! Hello, Ariel.
But I know just who to ask. Scuttle, look what we found.
More human paraphernacular, eh? You've come to the right bird. I happen to be an expert on that very speciality.
Can you tell us what it's for?
Ah, this is rare. Redonkulously rare. An insisting condition.
What? What is it?
It's a dingo hopper.
Like a dingo hopper?
Yes, commonly used in saloons of the beauty variety. Humans like to wear their hair in tails. Pony, pig, or duck. It's all the same to them. A crib here and a twirl there. Viola, a pompadour. And all thanks to...
The dingo hopper.
Give you $2 sand for it.
Scuttle, no.
I'm telling you, kid. Out in the open ocean, you won't get more than a few clams. But I'm prepared to offer.
I'm not selling it, Scuttle. I'm keeping it for my collection.
Then how's about a swap? I got something stupulicious. Museum quality, really. A banded, bulbous, snarfblatt.
Wow.
Second cousin to the tuba.
It makes music?
Sure think it. And I ain't just blowing smoke. Boy makes music so fantabulous, so marvelicious you've never heard music like it.
Music? Oh no, the concert! Oh my gosh, my father's gonna kill me! That was today? I completely forgot. Come on, Flounder. Thank you, Scuttle!
You change your mind, I want to sell you. Call me first, you hear?
Benevolent merfolk, creatures of the deep, today marks a special anniversary. For many years ago on this fateful day, I inherited my father's kingdom and banished the sea witch Ursula forever. And now it's time to celebrate our victory. In honor of the occasion, may I introduce our
Master of Ceremonies.
Presenting the court composer, Horatio Thelonious Ignatius Prestigious Sebastian.
So, Ed,
I wrote a special song just for the occasion, and it's going to be performed by Master I hope this is another my strong movement. And who might that be? Your Miss Perry has such a voice that comes as clear as water, as pure as water. But I have heard such a magnificent song since her
spacious.
You're gonna be a rock. Let the merriment begin!
Oh, we are the daughters of Triton, great Father who loves us and named us well. Katrina, Arista, Athena, Adela, Alana, and Ariel. In concert we hold to enlighten the be better than that? Honestly, Daddy, you let Ariel get away with everything.
Now, I love all my daughters equally.
Oh, please! That answers is Candace tuna and twice as oily. Krista's prettier than Ariel, Andrina's smarter, Alana's sweeter, and Tina's older, and Adela. Face it, Daddy. You're the only male attention Adela's ever gonna get. Hey, what have you got that Ariel doesn't? Naked ambition and willingness to kill?
All right, that's enough. One son. Hope for!
Your Majesty, don't go back up, let me swear to you. Thank you, another hurricane by mistake.
Well, look what the catfish dragged in.
Forgive me, Daddy. I'm so sorry.
Ariel, young lady,
I just forgot, that's all.
as a result of your
Careless
careless,
and reckless behavior
the entire celebration
was ruined, completely destroyed. This concert was going to be a beacon of love and distinguished and against you, you are the laughing stock of the whole kingdom.
We don't dare to win.
Do you mind? Ariel, please. You've given such a gift.
I know. My mother's voice.
It's a wondrous talent, one that demands stewardship and care. So, Ariel, please, for the sake of her memory.
I will, Daddy. I promise.
It wasn't even Ariel's fault that now and all Seagull kept going
Seagull?
on and on.
Seagull? You went up to the surface again!
Nothing happened.
You could have been seen by one of those barbarians, by one of those humans!
Daddy, they're not barbarians.
They're dangerous. Traps and harpoons. Like it or not, you're my youngest, my baby, and so I worry about you the most.
But I'm old enough to look after myself.
As long as you live under my roof, you'll obey my rules.
You're so unfair.
Headstrong, willful, stubborn as an ornament. Teenagers, you really should know. Swim all over you. I can rule
King.
but I can't. You're my own daughter. She'll learn to fear me, and I don't want her. She needs to understand. You got too tough enough. Not married, I'm so envious. I'm telling you that child needs constant supervision. That's not a bad idea. It's going to safeguard her every day. Yes, and you are just trapped to it. What? You were now there is. Fine, but your Majesty. She's a mermaid. Not just a crustacean. Sure, you want to put someone on
Mistress of the beauty of the bride. Oh, you should have seen all those merfolk singing trains of praises and cursing your name, declaring a national holiday.
Holiday, my blowhole. It's the day my brother Triton stole my half of the kingdom.
To think your very own flesh and blood, and he double-crossed his own sister, casting you in exile, a life of shame and unceasing
seven little girls, 7 little pearls, pretty as could be, perfect to a T, all except for me, ugly as a slug, hideous to hug. Daddy found me loathsome and disgusting, I could tell. They all got adored, I just got ignored. Blessed and easy skill my magic show. Used to belong to my pappy Poseidon, full of lethal hexes and spells, my little sea snakes. The perfect gift for a spurned and dangerously unstable child. Most of all, Daddy loved one sister, so feminine, so fresh, so fine. I would watch as he hugged and kissed her, and I hated her guts from the bottom of mine. Daddy's little angel, Daddy's little sweet, such a little frilly femme. She was sweet and spice and everything nice, and I dreamed and I schemed how to put her on ice. Daddy's little princess, how could I compete with the girl so heaven sent? Just a spell from the shell and up to heaven she went. Next, what did I do? Daughter number 2, flung her in a womb where I let her spinning round. Daughters 3 and 4 washed up on the shore. Sadly, 5 and 6 were never found. And it didn't make my father love me, but it didn't bring me down. Oh no! It was sad though when Dad caught that very rare and lethal flu. No sisters in the lineup of me. I inherited the whole damn show. Was it fun? Oh, a ton. So much fun. I forgot that my dad also had an additional ton. Yes, a son, still age 1, but I figured so what? Let's not nose little baby grew and grew and he grew into you know. Triton, a male heir. Once he became of age, he stole everything from me. Every ocean, every lake, every pond, every puddle. So my dear Flotsam and Jetsam, it's time I took revenge. Revenge on what he loves most. For now he has a child.
Sweet, rather wild.
And she has him wrapped around her flimsy little fin. She will be our in. She'll be what we use. Baby can't refuse. There's no way we'll lose.
Daddy's little angel. Daddy's little pet.
Daddy's little priceless gem.
So sassy, so smart.
The key to his heart. Ruin it as it were. It'll rip him apart.
Yes.
Daddy's little princess.
She's the one to get. Now just take it from a pro.
Oh, just get Daddy's little angel. Trust me, girlies, I
Daddy's little
know.
angel.
Yes, indeed, I know. Trust me, girlies, I know.
He doesn't understand me. He doesn't even try. Home is with the family, isn't it? What if home isn't the place where you were born? What if it's a place you have to discover for yourself? I'd miss you if you were gone. You would? Not in a dopey way. Not in hopeless I'm still loving she doesn't know I'm alive kind of way. Not like that at all. I gotta go. Thunder, you're very sweet. Daddy's never even met a human, but he still thinks the worst of them. I just don't see how a world that makes such wonderful things can be so bad. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one have or hold? Looking around you to think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's it's and what's it's galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I wanna see him dancing, walking around on those, what do you call it? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down the, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What I give if I could live out of these walls? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Lecture on land, they understand, but they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand. Ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. Fire and exit, whisper. But when's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore up above? Out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that.
Tell me, child, you got trouble in your mind?
Sebastian!
What is all this?
Just a few knickknacks I collected, that's all.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. If your poor father knew about this place, he'd...
You're not gonna tell him, are you? Oh, please, Sebastian, he'd never understand.
Listen to me, Elliot. For your sake, as well as my own. It's time you kept your mind on your music. From now on, you'll have voice lessons every day, and perhaps you can take up an instrument. Some ladylike, like the harp, maybe.
A ship?
A nice harp made out of driftwood and decorated with mother of pearl and Elliot? Hello? Somebody got an elbow goose next to the floor. Elliot?
So the maid sailed not in a hatches.
I don't want to be king.
I swore an oath to your father on his deathbed that I'd turn you from an errant roustabout into a proper royal, so you could well to fill his shoes.
Now you're making me queasy.
And that's not all. I promised I'd have you married before your next birthday.
Married?
Our kingdom needs a queen.
Did you ever try to take a princess sailing? It's a joke. The Krillins get caught in the rigging. Most can't even swim.
Swim, sire? Is that a prerequisite?
Sure, if we go sailing. Where am I going to find her, Grimsby? A girl who's as carefree and alive as the sea itself. Where?
Well, what do you know?
Scuttle, be quiet. They'll hear you.
Oh, I gotcha. We're being intrepidatious.
It's too much to hope for, isn't it? Somewhere out there, a girl who's a match for a guy like me.
Perhaps you're not looking hard enough.
I've never seen a human this close before.
Me neither.
I thought you said you were an expert.
On their stuff, sure, but he gets a sight of them. That square jaw, broad shoulders, 2 eyeballs of the same color. No variety.
I don't know. I think he's really handsome. You do?
Trust me, when I come across the girl of my dreams, it'll hit me like lightning.
Oh, the Davis is coming! You turned the entry lead!
Got the hatches, but everyone below deck.
Quickly! Eric, check the wheel!
The atmosphere is going to haywire.
Careful, Scuttle! Watch out!
There we go!
Is it too late?
It's hard to tell. I can't make out a heartbeat.
No, look! He's breathing. Oh, Scuttle. Will you just look at him? He's so beautiful. What would I give to live with you? What would I pay to stay here beside you? What would I do to see you smiling at me? Where we walk, where we run, if we could stay a day in the sun, just you and I could be part of your world.
Princess!
On your way, King, before we're divulged.
Ahoy! Somebody! Anybody! Oh, get away from the bird! Oh, Prince Eric. Oh, Eric. You just adore making my boat race, don't you?
There was a girl. She pulled me right out of the surf and she was singing.
There, now. You took a terrible tumble there, boy.
Voice, I can't get it out of my head.
It's the sound of the sea, that's all.
Well, I'll prove it to you. I'll find her and I'll thank her for saving my life.
You best come with me. A night of sleeping you'll be as good as new.
Please, you have to believe me.
You heard too many tall tales, my boy.
No, she was real.
Of course she was. As real as a siren. As real as a mermaid on the rocks.
I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. Watch it just
when everybody else is me down?
If you ask me, it's because she's a Pisces.
No question about it. She sure is acting fishy lately.
She's busy and she's dreamy. Her head's up in the foam. Her eyes have gone all gleamy. It's like there's no one home. She floats away the days, moping on the coastal shelf.
You ask her where she's going, she giggles like a fool. She barely speaks and tumbles down at the tidal pool. It's more than just a face it, she's just not herself.
Is she ill or insane? Is it water on the brain? What has got her bothered so?
It's the vent, it's the blue. Gosh, I wish we had a clue.
Oh wait, oh dear, good grief, it's clear she's in love. She's in love. Counting hearts, ringing bells.
Look, I think she's even wearing brand new shells.
She's in love. She's in love. She's in love. Girls in bar 9 would repeat one another. That's to me, she's in love.
Hey, Miss Flounder, you know anything weird about
You know who?
You mean Ariel? Awesome. She acts like she won't see me. She doesn't even speak. She treats me like sashimi left over from last week. You see her late at night, tossing in her ocean bag. Shoot, shoot, shoot. She's moody as a snapper, oblivious as rocks. You swim right up and shot her. She lays there like a box. Her sure is what she writes. Something's making her lose her head. She has lost her head. She's so and she's humming little tunes.
Even has a sort of flow.
What on earth could it be?
Any hammerhead can see that sun, that glow.
Oh no!
She's left and never fails. Oh, beneath her scales. You wonder who's the lucky seabird. She's found the deep-sea life. Now she's as good as mine. She's her brought to me what she's in.
I want someone swimming in the sea.
K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Please do not push me down. It's clear as a jewel. She's not gonna lie and sit down. Crushed out, wished on, worked out, hard on, knocked down, hard hit. That's it. She's in love. She's in love. She's in love.
Plain to see, no mistake,
No mistake.
Look at those moonbeams,
Look at those moonbeams. Obvious what they must be. Symptoms of love. She's in love. She's in love. Yeah.
That sister of yours is as slippery as an eel. Where has she swum off to now? And I got to find her before her daddy goes looking.
Good luck. She's in La La Land.
That girl has fallen head over tails in love.
In love? Ariel?
Come on, Flounder. Who's the lucky merman?
Gee, I don't know. I didn't even know it was left on the second course.
You know her better than anybody. You follow her everywhere.
Not since she started chasing humans.
Humans? I hope and pray you didn't just say humans. This new love of hers. Don't tell me. He's one of them?
Real human, like the two-legged kind.
Daddy's gonna be dating outside her species.
Thanks, Flounder. You're a regular angelfish.
What an all-around you, child. Would you have to go and play with the fire? Where did she go?
can she be? When will she come again? Calling to me, calling to me, calling to me. Somewhere there's a girl who's like the glimmer of the wind upon the water. Somewhere there's a girl who's like the shimmer of the sunlight on the sea. Somewhere there's a girl who's like the swell of endless music. Somewhere she's singing and her song is meant for me. And her voice is there as dusk is falling. And her voice is there as dawn steals by. And that sound, it haunts my dreams and spins me round until it seems I'm flying. Her voice.
With all due respect, sire, you've been scouring the sea for weeks, and to what end?
I vowed I'd find her, and I will.
I've a bedtime. On the eve of your 21st birthday, we'll host a marvelous ball. We'll invite countless eligible young ladies from far and wide
I knew it.
to sing for you.
What?
A contest. What better way to find your mysterious voice? We'll be married by sunset that very day, just as your father decreed.
Yes, why yes, that's how we'll find her.
Indeed we shall. You have my word.
She's out there somewhere. I just know. I can sense her laughter in the ripple of the waves against the shoreline. I can see her smiling in the moonlight as it settles on the sand. I can feel her waiting just beyond the pale horizon. Sing out a melody too lovely to withstand. And her voice is sweet as angels sighing. And her voice, it's warm as summer sky. Pure and bright, it's always near, all day, all night, and still I hear it calling. Her voice, strange as a dream, real as the sea. If you can hear me now, come set me free. Come set me
There you are, child. A human. You fell in love with a human.
I didn't choose it, it just happened.
Oh, child.
I thought maybe, just maybe you'd be happy for me.
Happy for you? Happy because you're gone plumb crazy? Child, you got to get your head out of the clouds and back into the water where it belongs.
But I don't belong here. I never did. I don't fit in as hard as I tried. If only I could be up there instead, walking on the very same ground he is, breathing the very same air.
Down here is your home. The human world is a mess. Life under the sea is better than anything they got up there.
You're wrong, I swear.
Believe me, child, it's true. The seaweed is always cleaner in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is mistake. Just look at the world around ya, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around ya. What more is you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Now it's better, now it is way to take it from me. Up on the shore they work all day, out to the sun is slave away. Why are we looking for time floating under the sea? Down here all the fish is happy, it's all food the fish they grow. The fish on the land they happy, it's time for they in the boat. But fishing never gets lucky, didn't go away something. One day when the boss gets hungry, guess who gonna be on their plate? Nobody eat us, fry us, and eat us, sing to Garcia. Life is the bubbles under the sea. Bubbles under the sea. Under the sea. Since like this weekend, we got the weekend. Certainly. Even the sturgeon under it. Hey! The engine starts to play. We got to say, we got to hit it under the sea. Play the hot bass, play the bass and they sound shot. The brass say the rap, the drum play the drum, the flute is the duke of soul. The gravy can play the lead on the street, the chart rocking out the factories. You see the scars and the strap, they know where it's at. They know that hope is proud.
Elliot? Oh, Elliot!
help it, sire.
I taught her myself, and now she goes making a mockery of everything we hold dear. Where is she hiding?
If only I knew
She keeps secrets from me, Sebastian, not you. I'll wager you know where she's hiding. So take me to her.
Think this belonged to him once. He held it in his own 2 hands.
Ariel! Ariel, now tell the truth. Did you really save a human from drowning?
Who told? Which one of you?
I'm sorry, Ariel. I'm nothing but a guppy. Just a lousy guppy.
You get every single solo, and it's not fair.
Yeah, it's so not fair.
That's enough. Leave us alone. Well, did you?
I had to rescue the prince.
You had to.
Without me, he would have perished.
He's a human. You're a mermaid.
I can't hate him just because he's different. Perhaps you can, but it's just not in me.
Different? They catch us with their hooks, and they spear us with their blades.
They're not all like that.
Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
We don't know that for certain.
Can there be any doubt? She slips out one morning for an innocent swim and never returns.
You can't prove.
I know in my heart, and that's enough. Murderers, all.
You can't blame all humans for a few wicked ones.
I won't have you building a shrine to me, worshipping dead rubbish. This debris that sullies our waters.
Daddy, no.
The totems of their decadence.
Don't, please.
Never again, Ariel. Never again.
Ariel?
He ruined all my stuff. My human things. If he really truly loved me, he'd never.
Oh, child, it's because he loves her.
Well, he sure has a funny way of showing it. He can break every treasure I own, but he can't break me.
And we might just end up breaking his heart.
And you! Some bridge you turned out to be, bringing him here to my secret place.
For your own good, child. I pray you wake up from this madness and swim. You're swimming in some dangerous waters.
Only he could live, only he would see. If love me as I am instead of what he wished I'd be. He doesn't really care, he doesn't want to know. I hate him! Yes, I hate him! Though I hate him so. Oh, what I would give if only I could know. Poor child. Poor sweet child. She has a very serious problem, hasn't she? If only there were something we could do. Who are you two? Sweet child, poor child, so trapped, so misunderstood. Dear child, sad child, life's lucky, shall we say, not good enough. Who will ease your woes and worry? Who will forget her and sweet child? Perhaps the sea which cares. You can't possibly mean Aunt Ursula. She knows you're doing all this is her magic is evil. She'll grant my praise. I have to go. She'll cast a charm, a tiny spell. The yellow melon tell. It's the end of their sweet child, dear child, poor child, sad child will bring you to a land right now.
Sweet child.
Ariel! It's me! Where did you go? Ursula! Ariel!
Miss of the deep, you a visitor? I'm not so sure.
Now, mustn't get cold.
Don't be shy, Ariel darling. It's me, your Auntie Ursula.
I should go.
Nonsense. We're family.
But Father says you're wicked and hateful.
Yes, but he says the same things of humans, doesn't he, Snookums? And we both know that's not true, don't we?
Why did he banish you?
The ocean wasn't big enough for both of us. And now he's driven you away too.
He doesn't understand me.
Oh, but I do, Dumpling. We're so very like you and I. Gals with ambition. Nothing scares a man more, does it? Now tell dear old Auntie everything.
I fell in love with someone. A human.
Ah, yes, this princey fellow. He's quite the catch. The answer is simple. You've got to become human yourself.
Can you help me?
Help you? My dear, sweet child. It's what I live for. To help poor unfortunate merfolk like yourself. Poor souls with no one else to turn to. I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They were kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find it nowadays. I've mended all my ways. Repented, see the light and made a switch. True? Yes. And I'm fortunately know a reason magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And here lately, please don't laugh. I use it on behalf of the miserable, the lonely, and depressed. Pathetic, poor, unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl, and do I help them? Yes, indeed. Those poor, unfortunate souls, it's sad, but true. They come flocking to my cauldron, crying spells, Ursula, please, and I help them? Yes, I do. Now it's happened once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the price, and I'm afraid I had to rake them across the coals. Yes, I've had the odd complaint, but on the whole, I've been a saint. To those poor, unfortunate souls. Now here's my best offer, babykins. I know a spell that'll turn you into human for 3 days. Now it's called procedural clause, sort of a squid pro quo. Before the sun sets on the 3rd day, you've got to get dear old Princey to kiss you. If you do, you'll stay human forever.
And if I don't?
In the future, Astrid, darling, I'm sure. Oh, look, small print. Your soul's mine forever, and you're doomed to spend a watery eternity in my hell-soaked lair. Lawyers, don't you just love them? Of course, there is one more thing. My fee.
But I don't have anything.
I'm not asking for much. Only your voice.
My voice?
Don't worry, darling. I have the perfect place for you.
Your magic shell.
So you've heard about it.
Father says it's the source of all your witchcraft.
Nonsense, darling.
He says you'll die without it.
Die? Oh, please. It's a bauble. A vessel for your voice. Your vibrato, your legato, even your belt will all be safe and sound in here.
But if I give over my voice, how can I ever?
You'll have your looks, your pretty face, and don't underestimate the power of body language. The men up there don't like a lot of blabber. They think a girl who gossips is a bore. Yes, the language must be firm. The lady's not to say a word. After all, dear, what is idle prattle for? Come on, they're not all that impressed with conversation. True gentlemen avoid it when they can. But they don't intend to fawn on a lady who's withdrawn. It's she who holds her tongue who gets her man. Come on, you poor unfortunate souls. the bridge, my sweet. You gotta pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath. Go ahead and sign the scroll. Flotsam, jetsam, Niagara girls. The boss is on a roll. You poor unfortunate
You, my sister.
Now, do you want your princey poo or not? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yes. Yes, I'll do it. Where do I sign?
Not just any ink, darling. Use mine. Come winds of the Caspian Sea. Like Poseidus at max laryngitis, the voce with me. Now sing your voice over to me.
got beached. There's something different. Don't tell me. I'll decipher it for myself. Aha! Your hairdo. You've been using the dingo hopper, haven't you?
She's got legs, you idiot. She traded her voice to the secret and got legs.
Not your beautiful pipes.
You see, not a sound.
Kid, hurts me to tell you this, but that was a lousy swallow.
Do you know what her father would say? I'll tell you what her father would say. He'd say, he'd get himself a grab. That's what he'd say.
She's just got 3 days.
3 days to what?
Make the prince fall in love with her.
And to prove it, he gets to... he's gotta kiss her.
Prince. Well, you want to snare a prince, you gotta learn a graceful way of perambulating.
She'll do no such thing.
Oh, sure she will. Come on now, upsy daisy. What's this? Giving up so soon? Well, that's not like you. You gotta have a little gumption. A can-do kind of attitude, you know? Take it from a goat who knows. Now look at me. You see this face? In terms of beauty, I'm a basket case. But as for style and savoir-faire, well, I guess there ain't a whole lot there yet. Although perhaps it makes no sense. I strut my stuff with lots of confidence. Though I lack an awful lot, there is one thing I've got. I got positivity. I got positivity. It gives me the Sam and the Sow and the la. That's why I walk with a wiggle in my water. 'Cause once you heard that word, there ain't nothing you can't do. So let that positivity work for you.
Positivity, why, that's not even a word.
Oh, sure it is. I've seen the dictionary, read between popsicle and pre-hysterical. Believe you me, I've seen the word miracles. See with the whip and the pop and the drama, you can flip and flap till your wish comes true. The tip is attaching something that you believe. See with the spin and scissors, there is nothing you can't be. You see, it's really your prerogative. You simply can't ignore it. When if you just sit there, smack that flat on your derriere. That's the way you wanna be, well, you might as well be shrubbery. So stand right up and just your seat. Walk real tall on your own 2 feet. Throw your trips and make mistakes, but you've got what it takes. So don't let that positricity, what is it? Positivity. Positively work for. Yeah.
Hey, Hey, are you all right? You seem very familiar. Have we met before? Yes, of course. I've been looking for you everywhere. Please, you must tell me. What's your name? Excuse me? You don't speak English? Sore throat, eh? I'm sorry. You don't speak at all, do you? For a moment, I mistook you for somebody else. A bit dizzy, aren't you? Come on now. I've got just the remedy. Warm bath and a hot meal. The palace is on fire.
Atta girl, Ariel. That's what I call reeling it in.
This is gonna get me real hot water.
Can you believe that guy? What crap. You know that word. There ain't nothing you can't do. So let that positivity work for you.
everywhere. We found no trace of your daughter.
So keep looking until you do.
Yes, sire. I didn't mean to wish her ill, Daddy.
I know.
But if she never comes back and I'm forced to sing her solo, don't call us. We won't rest, Papa, not till she's home.
Thank you, dear child. As if the loss of your mother wasn't enough.
Poor child washed ashore like cat. Perhaps there's a horrible shipwreck. We'll never know the truth. She won't speak, not a single solitary word. You must make her presentable. A scrubbed tub, a proper frock. Can't help but wonder, what must she be thinking? I'd give a farthing or two just to hear her thoughts. And young ladies will be seeing themselves living, altering his heart. Tonight, he'll save us some quiet.
Well, now I'm the one who's speechless. Hungry?
Attention! La menu pour ce soir, escargot
lobster bisque, tuna tartare, holly mackerel, Montagnards. Les poissons, les poissons, la petite chatte, and to serve les caprices. First I cut off their heads and I pronounce their bones. Oh, mais oui, ça c'est toujours délicieux. Les poissons, vous écrivez-moi, them into. I pull out what's inside and I serve as a pride, but I love little fish cheese, don't you? He's something for tempting the palate, prepared in the classic technique. First you bounce and this then you smash through the skin, the belly, the slice, then you rub some salt in. I missed one. Sorry, Blue, what is this? How on earth could I miss such a sweet little succulent crab? Held in March, what you lost? You belong in this sauce with some flour, passing just for job. Then I'll stuff you with bread. If won't have, you'll be dead, and you'll share it in my ear. 'Cause it's gonna be hard in my big cafe port to the Lumon console.
Since we dined with the company, such loveliness.
Usually it's just me and Grim. He has to look across the table at my own.
The bath certainly has worked its wonders. She's groomed for a groom, you might say. Ha!
Easy, old boy, easy.
Tell me she's fond of tobacco. Ah, it's the pipe. You can't say I blame you. It's an antique meerschaum from Dusseldorf.
Looks like I've smoked you, old boy.
Very amusing, yes. Certainly knows how to make you smile. Shall we?
And now something truly exquisite. The crème as the crème de la crème. You may ask, but what is it? It's a teensy surprise, a delectable bittersweet. What I'm sure you'll just love, Alice. Bon appetit. It's a fish, how you say, Jean-Marie? Keep it well, he's got a good on it. If it is, the grilled to a tea.
Fish lightly toasted and roasted and steamed.
Toasted in leather and tenderly clad. Dish after
Fish like you wish to have dreamed.
and now for the grand finale. There is a there resistance. A delicacy by golly you won't find in restaurants. A tidbit flesh and taste buds with that certain jeunesse et quoi. Voilà! Oh la la! Where's the crab? Where's the crab? Whoa! Get back here! Whoa, wee wee!
Why do you want the ground? Get in! He's under the table! Under the table! Under the
Just look at the two of us, eh? What a couple of misfits. You're a quiet girl in a noisy world, and I'm a prince who'd rather be a sailor, who both fish out of water. What? Did he say something wrong? I'm sorry. Who needs words anyway? A smile says just as much sometimes. You're nimble on your feet, aren't you? Dancing beats small talk any day. Why sure, it's the way your feet smile, the laugh, let you say so many things. Dancing is a language that is felt instead of heard. You can whisper, sing, or shout without so much as a word. Try it, go on, like so. Just let your emotions tell your body what to do. See how much a single gesture can reveal. And every little step, every single step is one step closer to saying what you feel. Once the music hits you and inhibitions fall away, and you find that you're expressing things your voice dare and say, don't be afraid, let go. As soon as you surrender, what's inside will sweep on through, as the boundaries between us disappear. And every little step, every single step is one step closer to talking loud and clear. Our dance is like a conversation, except your lips don't ever need to part. Once you've begun, your speakers one give and take, back and forth, round and round. Dancing is a language that is felt instead of heard, but it says much more than language ever could. And every little step, every single step is one step closer. One step
step closer. One step closer to being understood.
Do you hear that? Forgive me, I haven't been myself lately. It's after midnight. I should let you get some sleep. Good night.
Oh, the things I do for you, child. You know what I ought to do? I ought to march you right back home to your father so that you can be miserable for the rest of your life. All right, it's true. I got no backbone. I mean, now we're going to make a plan to get that boy to kiss you before it's too late. You've got to bat your eyes like this. Then you've got to pucker your lips like this. Oh, that's good. Now you put those two things together and you got the boy right in the palm of your hand. Now, off to bed with you, child.
That was too close for comfort, girls. One night and already they're dining together?
And then dancing cheek to cheek.
I should have known. There's only one thing more potent than my black magic.
Power of true love.
Teenage hormones. Seems a little tart. It's off quite stark. Just when I and Pretty Poo is wallowing in bliss. Think what they will do by sunset number 2. Why is go up and block that kiss. In the meanwhile, our poor crowd happy. Betty's wondering where his baby's been.
For it's so sad.
Not happy. Soon he'll guess. Oh, then yes, and the fun will begin. Daddy and his angel, how we're gonna hurt. Looks like plan is in full flow. Once that kiss goes amiss, and the girl will be mine. Once she's had better time, we'll be gone with our life. And spell from the shell, and up to heaven they'll go.
No girls ever dared to join me out here. Too afraid they'd muddy their shoes. But not you. Peaceful, isn't it? Not another living soul for miles and miles.
Nothing is happening.
They spent all morning on horseback and did a picnic, and not so much as a peck on the cheek.
So, how about this weather?
This is going nowhere and quick.
Only 24 hours left. Then he'll be married off. Then poor Ariel, she'll be deep sexed.
We gotta do something at best.
Well, what?
We gotta create the right kind of mood.
Ah, something romantical. Candlelit and shampoo.
Nonsense. Don't take on that. Everything we need we got right here. Percussion. Strings. Wings. And moonlight. Can you see the girl. Yes, you want her. Look at what you want to do. Possible she want you to. There is one way to ask her. She don't say a word, not a single word. Go and kiss the girl. Sing with me now. Sha-la-la-la-la. Miss her, keep on the moon, girl. Go on and kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la. Stop loving her. You want to kiss the girl.
You know, I really ought to know your name. Maybe I could guess. Anna. Alexandra? Beatrice.
Ariel, her name is Ariel.
Ariel? Ariel? Hey, that's kind of pretty. Okay. Ariel.
Knows you're more than shows you all all you better do is time will be better. She don't say a word and she won't say a word until you kiss the girl. Oh yeah. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-
Sebastian, what was that?
Lightning?
From underwater?
Greek storm. I ought to really get back. It's my birthday tomorrow. We're hosting a contest. Grimsby wants me married by sunset, or else.
Most merciful judge, I pray you keep calm.
Where is she? Where is Ariel?
She'd be so angry she was here.
I entrust my youngest daughter to you, and what happens? I ought to have you cracked. I ought to have you shelled.
He almost was, Your Majesty, and all for Ariel.
And you ought to be ashamed of yourself. What kind of tragedy will this take?
A tragedy involving the sea witch, to be exact.
What did you say?
You see, these two eels came and they took Ariel to Ursula, and she traded away her voice for a pair of legs. And if the prince doesn't kiss her...
She bartered away. Whoa. Human?
By sunset tomorrow, the child could be giving up her very soul.
Her soul?
And all thanks to that wicked sister of yours.
It's time I settled things with her once and for all.
Bless her. Tomorrow the prince will have his pick of any princess in the land. How can a little mermaid compete with that? If only I knew how I'd make him see delight. If only it were up to me, this whole world to have right.
prince, and may at last choose a queen. These 6 princesses possess the most accomplished voices in all the land. Tonight, one of you will go home with the crown. May the best woman win.
Listen to me, don't I sound rich loud? And I know cause I got perfect pitch. What did you think? I'm the girl that's everything.
That's not her voice. I'll know it the moment I hear it.
Listen to this, clear as can be. You know I'm it when I hit my high C.
What did you think? I'm the girl who has everything, everything, everything.
I'm a world famous girl.
My vibrato is second to none.
I'm a walking display.
Here, it's a here. I'm the
Surely one of these lovely voices matches the music in your heart?
I wish I could say yes, but she's not here.
But her father rules all Prussia. She's richer than Midas. Oh. And she's one of triplets, but they wouldn't break up the set. You are going to be the death of me, boy. What am I to do? The sun is nearly set. Soon your birthday will be over. You must choose someone. Perhaps we steal ourselves. Take another listen.
Ariel?
For heaven's sake, child, you mustn't.
Be quiet and listen. Go ahead, Ariel.
Dear child, poor lost child. Oh, I hoped, dear Eric, that you might find love somewhere in this room.
Perhaps I have. I've just been too blind to see it.
That's impossible. She didn't touch a sound.
No, well that's funny, because I heard every single note, as clear as a bell. But I mean, something will grow.
Perhaps it does. Can it be another contestant?
That's it. That's the voice.
Oh, dear me, this is most unexpected.
Tell her she's too late.
Why, look, such a gorgeous sunset, and on the 3rd day, too. Time's up. You lose. Now this is definitely you wrong. Dear prince, your pretty dress, your second class, you're mine now, mermaid.
Get ready to spend the rest of your days for sleigh.
Lucky the barnacles off her back.
Brother, darling, you're right on cue.
What have you done with my daughter?
Nothing. She's done it all to herself. Trading her voice away, and for what? Human heartbreak?
Give her back.
Not on your life. It so happens that your daughter signed a contract. Even drew a little hard above the eye. Is it binding? Goodness, yes. Unbreakable. Unless
Unless?
there is a little something we could try.
Go on.
Perhaps we could arrange a sort of trade-off. Maybe swap your daughter's soul for, say, your own. Sign the scroll and set her free. Or else she comes with me to suffer through eternity alone. The mute little hatchling drowned in her own sorrow, with no voice left to cry out your name. Well, I'm waiting.
It's not my soul you're after, it's my power.
Which would you rather be? King of the sea or father to his little girl? And the shell in my control, and of dark shall reign forever over ocean, sea, and shore. Now see for yourself how banishment feels. You poor, unfortunate soul. Look out! Look out! Well, look who has my black magic now.
My voice. The spell is broken.
Give me back my shell.
If I break this, you'll die.
You believe that after all the lies he's told you?
Lies? What lies?
You told her the world above was hideous. And what was it instead?
Beautiful. Beautiful beyond compare.
He'd say anything to turn you against the prince and his kind. Why, he's shameless. He'd even say they murdered your mother.
Wait. If he was Zoomcover, then who did?
You! I've been blaming humans, but it was you all along!
Who? Why couldn't it have been out?
Liar!
I'm the one who's to blame, Ariel. Cursing humans went all along.
There's goodness in them, Daddy. I know. I've seen it.
Even when I couldn't. I'm proud of you, Ariel. Your mother would be too. In the blink of an eye, when my back was turned, you grew up. You really do love him, don't you?
Jill, she wants your majesty more than anything. Please.
You belong to his world now.
Thank you, Daddy.
Tomorrow at sunrise, we search again.
But your majesty, she's
I
lost!
won't rest until I found her.
Look, sire.
Harry,
Oh, Eric.
could it be it's been your voice all along, hasn't it? Who are you?
This is my father.
I haven't even tried to.
Astonishing, I must say. Why, it defies our plausibility.
Your Majesty, at last I found someone who makes me eager to seize the future, and my birthright as queen. But if I slip out to sea sometimes, I don't think she'll mind, because she'll be right there next to me, keeping us both on course. With your permission, sire, I'd like to make her my wife.
My permission? Ariel can speak for herself.
Oh, yes, Eric, yes!
Gone after bedtime. A bad idea. Are these all your daughters?
Yes. All seven.
Well, you and their mother must be very proud.
Unfortunately, their mother is no longer with us.
So sorry, my condolences.
Yes, but I see her every day, and it's one of them. You're the young man's father?
Oh, heavens, no. His Majesty's long dead. I'm his guardian, nothing more.
Well, I'm sure he'd be very proud of you.
Yes, thank you, sir. Yes, he's my one shining achievement. Bright light in the dark world.
Well, congratulations to us both, then, my friend.
And to you, yes, and to you.
Only you could stay and never say. If only I could make time stop. Believe me, we try. Fathers have to learn as daughters have to grow. And if you truly love them, you must let them go.
And oh, I love you so. If only you could know.
Tall tales and superstitions, eh, Graham?
So he's truly the king of the sea, and she's his daughter?
Does that upset you?
Goodness, no. I just believe she's royalty.